Hi guys, Dorothy here with Done by Dorothy. I'm here today. We're working on our Touch of Nature journal. We've been working on it and we've got all our extra pages in, so we're starting with our embellishing. So I wanted to sort of go through some of the items I've just got to, well, onto my right hand side, but then I'm going to use in embellishing. And I have this old curtain that I found. It has this gorgeous Battenberg on it. Love that. So I thought I'd use that. I know I just have the other that I just found, but this is older in my supply, so I wanted to use sort of my older and funnel through. And I have some of this eyelet that again was from an old curtain. I thought that would be cute. And I got some different laces. All this is sort of in that, it's going to be peachy browny white tones. So there's that. I have this spool of mixed ribbon that I got, and there's some almost twine, like some baker string, some actual twine, the twine lace, and just some pretty cream ribbon. Of course I have this large peach ribbon that I really like, so I thought that might be pretty to do like for a pocket or something like that. I have this thin vintage trim. I love this trim like this. Of course I have our good old cream colored trim that we get from the Dollar Tree. So I have that. I have this, which is just a pretty little almost like eyelet ribbon. I had some of it left over. I just have this piece of, it was actually seam binding from forever ago. It's like from the 40s. I have this eyelet ribbon that again is really, really old. Have that, and then I have, if I can pull it out, I have this piece of lace. Well, it was I actually bought it at a yard sale for $1. Yeah, $1, right? It had a tear in it, and a hole in it. So the girl was just trying to get rid of it, and there's just miles and miles of, tons of, you know, cute little flowers, and larger flowers, and just, you know, just a ton that we can use. So I have that there. So all of that is to my, oh, and I have this brown bias tape. I thought would be really cute, maybe going along the edge of a pocket or something like that. So I've got that. Oh, and I got this ribbon too that I got that's almost like a, it has the appearance of sort of being like a, I don't know, it's sort of really, it's really weird. It sort of looks like it would be like burlappy, but it's actually, it doesn't even say what it is. But it's almost like a cotton fabric, but it looks like sort of burlappy. It's really weird. It's like a burlappy looking, I don't know. Maybe like a twill start type of, I don't know. It's just different. So I found that. So let's get busy. So let me first of all grab my glues, because I know I'm going to need that. And I will need my walnut stain and my ink dauber. So we already had some things we wanted to put in here that I know because we've paper clipped, didn't we? Yep. Yep, there's the paper clip. Okay. So I'm going to put this in, but I actually think I want to round these inner corners, or outer corners, whatever, however you, okay. I want to round those, and then I actually think I'm going to trim along like this index tab, because I think that would make it look really cute. So I'm just going to fussy cut along here. And again, this was one of the pages from the like children's color activity books that I got at, and I actually got them at Ohio State Park. So, you know, if you live towards Ohio or somewhere like that, you might look around. I mean, I don't know if sometimes state parks have items you can buy online, you know, or you can download online, so you may be able to download it. I don't know. I haven't tried. Actually, I have 4 kids, so each kid got one. And of course, you know, my kids are teenagers, so they of course didn't want to do it. But they were giving them anyway, and they're like little, sort of like thanks for visiting the park type thing when we went to the nature center to check out all the animals. And if you're ever in Oxford, Ohio, they've got a gorgeous nature center there with tons of eagles and owls and turtles and snakes and just all kinds of stuff. They used to have a really awesome deer park, but they actually released all the deer back into the wild after they rehabilitated them. And it's not a dog park. So, okay. So I'm going to glue this right on there, and that's going to give us a really nice little tuck. So, I mean, that worked out great, and I love the little index tab on it. I may end up doing some more of those when I do a journal, sort of do that little tab on it. I like that. And this had fish on the back, so I mean, you technically I could have scanned the back, I guess, and, you know, made that a second copy to put in, but I did notice that we have 787 subscribers to this channel. I mean, you guys, thanks so much. Appreciate it. It's hard to believe. Seems like I was just starting out and, you know, was amazed that I hit 100. And I'm almost at 800. It's almost scary. But thank you guys for your support. I am going to be doing a giveaway when we hit 800. And what got me on that is I actually have, which I was going to say earlier, is with having the 4 kids, I actually have multiple copies. Because before, you know, I have 4 different copies of this. So maybe when I do the giveaway, I will actually make that as part of the giveaway too. That would be sort of cool. Hopefully it'll happen while we're doing this journal, and then you'll have, whoever wins will have a copy of this too, which is, it's a really cool little thing. I mean, even if you have kids just, and you know, you want to keep it to use. It's really neat. Okay. So we got that one in. That looks really good on there too. It looks like it's part of the kit. All right. Let's see. Do I have anything else paper clipped in into this one? Just looking. Nope. Okay. So I'm gonna go through and work all the paper clipped ones that we had yesterday that we wanted to get worked on. So let me just. I know the one had 2 and the rest of them had 1. And I'm going to do this the same exact way that I did that one, because I love how it turned out. So and yes, I have a corner cutter, but it's a small one. And I keep this one. I use this one because it does heavier things. My other one just doesn't like to do anything heavier than like regular like typing paper. It always balks up and acts all crazy. So hopefully everybody's gearing up to have a really good weekend. I hope so. I'm not sure what I have going on this weekend. I know I got my new camera in, yay, and my new mic and my new equipment. So some new lighting, so hopefully you guys will be able to like see a little bit better. Excuse me. So I know we will be working on that this weekend. My husband's going to handle all the technical side of that because, you know, I don't do that technical stuff. He always laughs at me. He's like, you can take a piece of paper and turn it into anything, but yeah, don't do that. And I'm like, nope, don't do that. I do some of my stuff, but he does a lot of the technical end of it as far as camera settings and all that kind of stuff. So I apologize if you could hear the truck going by outside. Okay, so this one will be this way. I just love how these turned out. Like, I really like them. Like, I think I can definitely see me adding this into a part of a journal next time because I really do like how they did. I like the way they look. And again, I'm using art glitter glue. And no, I don't get paid to advertise for art glitter glue. I just love their glue. Somebody asked that the other day, well, do you get paid when you talk about their... I'm like, no, and other than BB Craft sent me the one beads. Everything else that I use, I've bought, purchased, or, you know, found somewhere. Ooh, I do know I have one exciting thing that's going to happen this weekend. Our local library here, well, the Ohio local, and I say that because I live on the Indiana-Ohio line, so we get to both states, but I'm going to go ahead while I'm doing this and glue the ends of this, and I'm going to run one bead up the middle too, just to the local library is having their, well, and I live like right near, really close to a college campus, so the library is like pretty cool. They got some pretty amazing things, because, you know, they have all the extra funding from the college and stuff that they get, but they're doing their, they actually do a library, actually they do a library book sale the first Saturday of every month, which is pretty crazy to do one that often, but yep. So let's see, where are we gonna get? Okay, we're doing this. You know, I actually think I'm gonna set this to the side for right now. We'll get back to that later. I'm not sure I'm gonna use that. I found some other really cute items that I like, I think, a little bit more, so we may not use that. And again, I'm going to trim this out, ink it up, and I love how this is turning out. So yeah, you see all those pages just, and if you remember, you know, I wanted the field observation pages, and these were the cut-offs at the bottom that wouldn't fit. So, I mean, you know, technically this is the part that a lot of people would have just thrown away because it wasn't the part they were planning on using. So, you know, when you go through something, every single piece, look, because it may be something that you can use. And sometimes we throw things out without thinking about it, I think. So, and again, I'm gonna, and this is a gloss paper, so the ink, but yeah. So I know I'll be going to the book sale this weekend, and I may do a Tuesday morning run. I've been there for a while. I love going there. I mean, well, who doesn't? And if you've never been and you get the chance to go, oh my gosh, you'll love it. I mean, I've been to the one local one that we have. I haven't drove any distance any, but the local one we have is, it's a recess in this little bitty shop in a strip mall, and it is just so full of stuff. I mean, it is just crazy the amount of stuff that they fit into this one little store. I love it. I have a blast when we go. I don't like how that did. Put it on there a little crooked. Oops. I love how those turned out. I mean, that's just the perfect little tuck. And I love the little index tabbies on it. I know you guys have heard that how many times now? And again, I'm going to hold off on this, so we may get back to those. Okay, so that was the ones I thought there was. That may be in the other ones. So there's that. Then I wanted to work on my pockets. Now, for my pockets, what did I do with my, give me just a second. Sorry about that. So I wanted to use my large index cards. I did a bunch of those, and it, you know, they're almost perfect to fit in there, just that little bitty corner. And I'm actually thinking we can use those corners. So let me put these back in order because I like working on them in the order that I'm. So let's see, where do I want a pocket right in the front? I think I'll put a pocket here. Stencil on that. So my idea is to use my corner rounder here, and I'm going to round my corners. And then what I want to do is I'm going to come out just a hair, maybe a 1/16 from my fold line, because I don't want it to bulk up the fold seam. And I will glue that in right there. And what that will do essentially is form a tab on the outside too. So, I don't know if I want it this long though. Do I want it that long? Let me see. Okay, so if I'm going to glue it in there, let me grab my pencil. It needs to go right there as the end of my page. Right there's the end of my page. And let's do this about halfway. Okay. So, grab my ruler. The next one won't be as hard because I'll just use this, move it into a different spot. And I'm just going to do this really lightly because I can go back over it and erase it when we're done. And let me cut the corner off, and we can use this, I'm sure, somewhere else. That looks really crooked to me. It is. Must have turned my ruler. Oh. And I'm sure we can use this somewhere else as maybe a word label or something like that. Okay. Then, you know what? Let me pull out. I have this little thing here, but I'm not sure if if it'll let me get it in there. Okay. We're just going to go with it and see how it works out. And if we have to fix it, we will. Okay. So, let me put this back over here. I'm going to trim this little extra tab it created off. There we go. And I'll just use that. That'll work for me. I'm not that picky. I'm going to trim off this little edge here. Let me ink it up. I'm going to ink the whole entire tab up. So it has a nice color to it. And then we'll ink around the rest of the index card. Except I think, yeah, it goes this way. Oh my, my, my. See, you will see me create on the go. These are pretty, these dyed pretty good, so not a whole lot of inking to do. Okay, just let me get my Fabri-Tac, or my Fabri-Tac, my art glitter glue. Oh my, my. And then put a nice line around the bottom. And why? It's so crooked to me. And then I will glue all along here. And then, like I said, I'm going to go in about a 1/16 from the side and just a hair about the same width from the bottom. Okay, and I'm not worried about this part right here because I'm actually going to put, actually we could do that now and have it done. I'm going to do a little bit of our lace ribbon here, crocheted ribbon, I guess. Let me put my lid on my glitter glue. And with these, the upcoming episodes, parts to the series, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work through the journal. So it may not be, you know, it may not be, okay, today we're doing pockets, you know. It may be just a continuation of as I do the journal, if that makes sense. Not so much like page by page, but just as I come to it, as I go through the series. Fabri-Tac strings, yuck. And that'll cover up, you know, that edge right there where it was. Not only that, that'll give us, you know, a lace sticking out sort of, you know, behind the little tab, which is cute, I think. Okay. And so it'll come down and it'll have the little tab in the front. So I like that. Okay, so there's one pocket. And then, let's see, where's my middle? Because I want to do, yeah, we might do 3 pockets in each one. Do a pocket on the middle page, and then maybe, let's see, pocket here. Okay. Now this one I'm not going to do a tab on. I'm just going to cut it off even where it needs to be. Let me ink up around the edges again. These are inked so, or dyed so well that you almost don't need it. this edge over here. Apparently I didn't get the ink, or the glue right up against the edge, so it's sort of, make sure it doesn't catch on anything. So there's that one. And then we're going to go back. Where did I put that paper clip? There it is. And we'll do one here. Actually, we'll do a upright pocket. So this one will go up and down, so there's no trimming on it. I like using the index cards. They're just really easy, and you know, they look really great, especially if, you know, if you've coffee dyed them and they've got really, like, I mean, that, look at that coloring. I mean, it's crazy. So it looks really good. So I like using them as base pockets, and then, you know, layering all your ephemera up on top of them. It just makes them really nice. But you don't have to do that. You could use your ephemera as pockets, but that one. So there's our 3 pockets in that one. So now I'm going to pull out my little tab. You guys are sitting there probably going, what in the world is she doing? And this actually makes for a really cool pocket. Or, yeah, like a, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see, like if you punch, you know, a lot of people use circle punches on their pockets and all that. So use that one towards the back. And again, I want to do another upright one, so I don't have to do anything with that. And then we need to do the tab in the front. So let's see, we did that one at the bottom, correct? Yes. So this one needs to be towards the middle. So can get, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, so we'll see. Nope, it's not going to. Okay, so let's, if you don't have a corner punch, what you can do is, let's see, I was trying to find my one little, yeah, I'll just use my thimble. You can just, if you have like a sewing thimble or anything round, just curve the side of it, you know, draw from one corner to the other, round it like that, and then all you have to do is use it as a template. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry about that. You know, the phone rings every time you're trying to do something. So yeah, you're just going to take it and flip it and line it up. So if you don't have a, you know, corner rounder or whatever and you're worried about it, you can do that. And then you just, it's easier if you start, let me use my smaller scissors, it usually helps too. And I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but... And then see, you got your tab like that, which I don't want all my tabs to look the same. I sort of like them looking different, so that's just me. So, okay. That is our 3 for here. So, I don't want to start. Let's start with our tall one. Oh shoot, you know what? I didn't make this either. Well, these are dyed really good, so it might be okay. I think it'll be okay, because they're really, this one's got really nice color on it anyway, so, and it's all around the edges, so you really can't tell. Yeah, it doesn't make much of a difference. Okie dokie. So we have that. Then I'll put this towards the middle. Let's see, yeah, you can't even really tell on here that I'm going around the outside edges because these dyed so well. Okay, so that's there. So let's go into and put this on our middle page. Yeah, so we'll have a really tall, narrow one here. Slide it up towards the edge. And again, I'll come back through and put lace on here, but that'll give us a pocket there, which we can get a nice skinny tag out of. So we got that, and then let's go back here. Let's see, we have that there. And let's just put it on the back cover. So yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. You know, I have no idea why I forget things sometimes. I get too much stuff going on inside my brain, but yeah, like we'll get to a good part and I'll just, yeah, a good part. Well, they're all good parts. Oh I didn't cut this one down. Oh, I'll cut it down in a second. We'll just have to cut it and glue it. Not a problem. So, I'm having a lot of trouble with my sinuses this year. And along with having trouble with my sinuses, I'm having really bad sinus headaches. And I had one all night last night, and then I woke up with one today too. So it's just, and you know, normally it doesn't do it. I don't know if the pollen count's up or the barometric pressure's all goofy or what, but okay. So there's that one, and then we'll come through and put lace and stuff on this later. So there's that one. And if you decide, you know, like I can look and sell this tab is a little bit longer than my other one, all I have to do is take it, because it's already around, and just cut it off like that. Hit it with some ink, and we're good to go. We got our second tab, and then we'll, you know, doctor those up as we come to them. And I'm going to go ahead and stop there. We will finish, the other ones will be in the next part, and we'll continue on. So I do have this cute anything we already have done, we'll put some stuff on, but it can slide in there. Yeah, so we will work on it. That'll be for today. So you guys have a great day. You know, have a great weekend. I will, you know, have another video up for tomorrow. Yeah, have a great day, and we will see you again soon. Thank you. Bye.